We're Sean and Jes.
And Pack. After leaving the city to pursue a simpler life off-grid, we have been battling our own inexperience on a daily basis in pursuit of realizing our dream.
That'll work.
Nice glasses.
Thank you. Now that we have the outside air intake hooked up, let's see if it burns a little more efficiently, keeps us a lot warmer. And for the first time in a few weeks, we have our truck back. Join us this week as we navigate the challenges of off-grid living, from cultivating mushrooms indoors to staying warm and inching closer to our goal of a simple life. Come on, guys.
Welcome to Off-Grid and Growing. Okay, go ahead, Paul. What are you doing? Helping? Everybody helping?
I had to rewire this. We had a problem with it for the past few weeks, but it's working now and we're charging.
Good deal.
Good deal. Now we can plug in our mushroom tent.
That's right. A lot muddier today than it was yesterday, huh?
It is. It's warming up.
I know. I appreciate the warmth, but the
mud sucks.
The mud sucks.
Come on, boy.
Use the new stairs.
Come on. He refuses to use them. I don't know why. Come on, buddy. Actually, no, I'm waiting.
Good boy.
Come on. Inside.
Go.
Come on.
I don't know if you can hear him, but he's clanging all around under there. Are you okay? Sean?
Huh?
Are you okay?
Maybe. All right, where's the zipper?
I don't know. I know there is.
There it is.
Boom room 2. I think we officially have the tent constructed, and I'm going to let Sean tell you how it works.
Yeah, we're ready to grow some mushrooms. So basically, this is going to control the environment that we're going to grow the fruiting blocks in. It's basically a fruiting chamber. So we have this micro mister here, which will constantly be misting the inside of the tent to keep the humidity between 80 and 85%. And we have an exhaust fan that's going to do the air exchange to keep the, what's it called? CO2 levels circulating with fresh air.
I'm excited to grow mushrooms in this space contraption.
Yeah, it's going to be cool. I've never used something like this, so it's going to be a learning experience for all of us, but I've been doing a lot of research, and I'm ready to get this going.
Yeah. Do you think we're going to have success?
100%.
Okay.
I have 100% faith.
Okay. I mean, North Spore pretty laid it out for us pretty simply here.
Yeah, this is going to be a pretty heavy North Spore video because I have a lot of their products. I love the company. We've used them before. That's how we grew mushrooms the year before last. But new method.
New method. Love it.
Cleanliness is the one thing you want to be very conscious of when working with mushrooms, as contamination can ruin your whole operation. Everything you're trying to do can just go away in mold. So what we're going to be doing now is getting these blocks into the fruiting chamber. As you can see, they're a little bit overdue, and that's just because of the climate control issues that we were having in the house. Mushrooms need a certain temperature to grow efficiently, and we didn't have that until we got the wood stove issue figured out. See, we had some blue oysters trying to grow out of the bag already. So what we're going to do is open these all up, and we're going to cut the bag to allow oxygen in so the mushrooms will start to grow up. What I'm doing is putting on these bands. What it does is it stops any side pins from happening by cutting off the oxygen from going down below, and it also tells the mushrooms which way to grow, which is we want them to grow up.
Towards the light. Go to the light, mushrooms.
Try to make sure I have no air gaps. You kind of want it to dig into the substrate as much as possible and take out any air bubbles underneath. As the mushrooms grow, this substrate block is going to shrink due to the moisture being used by the mushrooms growing. You can tell that these fruiting blocks are ready to go in the fruiting chamber by how white they are. That's all the mycelium growing. By opening these up now, we're going to initiate the fruiting process. And just so everybody knows, we are complete amateurs at this. We've been studying for the past few days, and we're just really excited to start down this journey.
Yep, we don't know what we're doing, but, you know, we're following instructions.
Yeah. Hopefully we'll be able to supplement a huge part of our diet with the mushrooms we're able to grow indoors. That's the plan, at least. We like mushrooms, and we can try and cook them in so many different ways.
Right.
Look at that. Yeah.
Mycelium. So what he's doing back there is actually cutting the tops of the bags into like the shape of a hood, kind of, so that we can put the hood back on and control the CO2 levels and take it off when the mushrooms are actually growing up out of the substrate.
Blue oysters together. And then I didn't do that right.
Nope.
Never mind. Lion's mane and blue oyster.
Yeah.
Here's to the first of many mushrooms we are going to be growing in this thing. I love it. This thing's a beautiful system. Yes. Thank you very much, North Spore, for this. This is helping us along a journey that we've been meaning to start for a few years now.
These are so pretty. Most excited about growing these.
How are you?
Yeah.
So if you're just being introduced into the world of mushroom growing, you might want to start off with one of these kits, which are a tabletop kit. It's pretty simple. You just peel here, cut an X, spray, and let it grow on a tabletop or a counter.
Yep, I'm really excited about these.
Just like that one.
But I'm also excited because they're pink.
Is that the main reason?
Yeah. And I'm hoping that we can replicate them and I can give my friends pink mushrooms.
And that's all you need to do with this kit. We're not going to put it on our countertop, though, because Jess already complains that she doesn't have enough space there. So we're going to put it in our fruiting chamber as well with the rest of them.
Right. Which it will get sprayed and misted in there the way the rest of them will.
Plenty.
Should it lay on its back or should it stand straight up like that?
Stand straight up like that.
Okay.
All right. You ready to turn this baby on?
I'm ready.
We're going to set this to about 85%.
Misty.
Little misty. This is cool.
Yeah. Yeah, right on my pink oysters first. That's right.
I'm going to back this up a little bit, though. So it's not just soaking them. Very cool.
Very cool.
All right.
Grow strong mushrooms.
And now we're going to wait. I'm really excited to see how well these do in this kind of chamber with the conditions are controlled. If you are interested in starting your own mushroom journey, we'll have a link in the description so you could use our affiliate link. North Spore is a great company. We've used them before. All their products seem to be top notch. And I'll be showing you a few more products that I have of theirs and how else we're going to be growing mushrooms outside of this tent later on. What are you getting ready to cook?
I'm getting ready to cook something called turkey wonton soup.
But it has no wontons in it.
Right. It has no wontons. I've never made this before. I just happened to see the recipe online and it looked like a lot of flavors that I really like, and I'm going to try and see what it tastes like. But I've never had bok choy before, and bok choy is one of the main ingredients in this dish, and fish sauce, which is something I've never really had before either. So
Gonna be interesting.
Interested to see how it turns out. Doesn't smell like anything. Like a leafy green at the top.
I'm sure it tastes like something now.
We're about to find out. I'm about to cook
Joy.
a whole meal. Man, what a beautiful knife.
Those knives are awesome, aren't they?
Woo!
Who are you barking at? Who are you barking at?
Always barking.
Always yipping at something.
I'm like, he'll grow out of it.
No, he won't.
He's so talkative.
It's all right, though.
Which reminds me, his DNA test got to the lab today.
Sweet.
Yep.
So we'll know soon enough.
We'll know soon enough.
The tears of joy.
My eyes are so sensitive to onions, even just slicing up them tiny green onions. Stupid. One teaspoon of fish sauce.
Get that fishy goodness in there.
I already smelled this. It doesn't stink like I thought it was gonna. Whew, that's potent.
What is it?
Garlic, chili garlic sauce. Wow, it smells good. Smell it.
I don't think they can smell it through the camera.
Ooh, add a little more. That stuff smells pretty good.
Smells delicious.
I know it does.
Okay.
So one thing I never really do when I am cooking is cook kind of outside of my box. I have like my set of ingredients that I really like to cook with and that I really like to eat. But I also like other culture food, and I love Asian and I love Chinese and I love all that stuff. So I'm going to start dabbling and trying to master some of those recipes and how that stuff's cooked.
We even tried some Indian food as well.
Yeah, Indian is another one that I'd like to try and make some dishes from. But I really do enjoy these foods. I'm glad I'm going to be learning how to make them.
I like that you're stepping outside of your box.
Yeah, typically I'm Italian. Like I like my basil, my tomatoes, my cheese, my garlic, my onion. That's like where I stick. But bok choy tonight. Look how hearty that looks.
Exactly what I'm craving.
Oh, it looks good.
I'll take a super helping, please.
It smells so good. This recipe was really easy.
Think you could do it without the directions now?
Yeah.
Okay. So then we can have it a lot more often.
Yeah, for sure. I'm so excited. I love new foods.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah. Yep. You should put the ingredients and the directions to this recipe.
I can link it.
Yeah, link it.
Or put it in the description or something.
Ooh.
Look. Get down. Up. Hot.
He's a table surfer.
Yep, he's tall enough. Go.
The kitchen in this area has been a big center focus of this vlog here, and it's just because during this time of year, the wood stove is where we hang out for the most part.
Yeah, it's the center of the house. I mean, you got to man it all day and make sure it goes all day long, so.
We stay warm by it. What's it like having a door open in January?
It's amazing. It's 60 degrees out today. I'm like sweating in this jacket.
It's awesome.
Oh, it's so cool. Spring is just around the corner.
Not too close yet. Don't get excited. You know it always does this, and then boom, we get hit with negative temperatures.
No, I don't think we're gonna anymore. I think we got it.
Just like everything we do, we get the wood stove working and then get hit with 60-degree temperatures. Just like last year, we got the deck insulated underneath, and then spring was here. Come on, guys.
So freaking pretty out today. Can't believe it. I just want to spend all day out here, but we have so much stuff to do inside. Frustrating. Getting ready to start building a hydroponic garden system. So we are going to be growing leafy greens, herbs, kale, lettuces, things like that have shallow root systems and don't grow a root vegetable or a heavy vegetable on top, which is what these are best for. And we're going to be growing it inside.
Surgical.
Pretty neat little contraption. Sends the water all flowing in a specific direction in through all these pipes. And then all your little plants will grow out of.
72 spaces.
Yeah, 72 spaces. Excuse me, sir.
I don't think Jess is a fan of it too much.
I'm not gonna lie, guys. I think it's pretty hideous. Like, I think it looks like junk. There's just another thing to collect dust. Plants won't be ready to go in this for a while, so I have to get the plants to a state of matureness before they can go in here. I am going to let it dry. We are going to test it, and then I'm going to just think on it.
I think it'll look better when there's a whole bunch of plants growing on it.
It's messing with my feng shui.
It's messing with your feng shui?
Yeah.
You're all dirty.
That's because Barnaby's just
Barnaby.
standing on me.
I don't know. I am
Does
in
anybody
agreement.
have one of these?
I'm in
Do you
agreement
like
with her.
it? Like, what do you think about it? We're having a hard time.
Oh, well, we'll see. If it doesn't work out, it doesn't work out. Whatever.
It works good.
Not too bad. Not a big deal. Do you think it's going to have any leaks?
I hope not. This is where we find out If we put it together right, because if water just starts coming out the legs and stuff, then
should we get a towel just in case?
Yeah, I'll go get a towel ready for us.
I hear it.
Uh-huh. Oh, I see it going through the first row.
It's going through the bottom one too.
Okay, I see it. Yep.
It's going through the second now.
Maybe it will be, because it's unlevel.
It's overflowing.
Oh no.
No. Oh, that's why it's overflowing. The outtake is kinked.
Okay. Hold on. So we were like
Bubbling here.
bubbling, right? We're like, especially like back there. The water still wasn't coming out of the pipe, but now we've got
It's
it.
coming out.
It is now. So now it's like playing catch up.
Okay, so I think we figured out the problem. It's a leveling issue. So we got to put it in its semi-permanent spot because we don't like it here. Figure out how to level it with what we're going to level it, and then try again.
Yeah. But we know the pump works. It all seems to work. I think the system's going to work. So all we have to do is just get it sitting properly.
Yeah. It's looking a little chilly.
Yeah, I know it is.
Get some firewood.
Barnaby's hungry.
And we need firewood.
Yes, and we need firewood.
It's muddy.
Disgustingly muddy. Mitch makes this task disgustingly hard. Yeah, it's a really pretty view.
Jess finally conceded to making this a road.
Yeah. Yeah, we can't keep going on like this.
No, I can't drive the truck down here to bring firewood down or bring supplies back and forth, so we're going to turn this into a road and have stone dropped on it.
We need it. We need access. Look at this. Looks so pretty. Nice clear sky. See little jet trails.
It's been really bright at night. We've been having some
And then you
super
just come
clear
and
nights.
interrupt the view.
What? It's me.
No, it's been beautiful. Last night was so clear. The stars were magnificent. This is so pretty though. See our little hut.
That's all the wood we got to get through the night.
Scraping by tonight, folks. Scraping by tonight.
I don't think this is enough to get through the night, but luckily it won't be too cold. Looks like we're gonna have to cut up some firewood tomorrow because I don't want to buy firewood again.
Yeah, we're over that. Oh, you're gonna make me slip and fall.
Me. Before it starts raining hard, we're gonna cut up some firewood with our new chainsaw. Having it closed in down here makes it look kind of like a crawl space basement, right?
Yeah.
I like it. I think we should more permanently close it in.
Right,
like
yeah.
keep the tarp there, but use like wood or something.
I agree. I think it looks good under here. Like it looks like a whole nother little room.
Right. It's going to be great storage.
And it'll help us when we try to keep our water tank over there, if you can kind of see it from freezing.
Plus there's stuff in the shed we could put under here and get our shed back too.
Oh, yeah, true. look like I'm super bundled up right now, and it is raining, obviously, but it's not that cold. It's like 45 degrees. And that's like the coolest temperature that we're going to see in the daytimes in this next couple of weeks. I've seen 65 in the forecast coming up, which is pretty exciting. But we are going into the 40s and the 30s for a couple of nights, and we have some down trees, and we're going to cut them up so we have them to get through the cooler nights. But then once the nights hit the 50s, I think we're going to finally have a little bit of a spell where we're not going to need this wood stove overnight.
So much water last night. Having to wait for everything to dry out is making it really difficult to fix. I have a few ideas, but none of them will work until everything's completely dry, which we haven't had the weather for. You can just see it's coming in. It's going to rot all this away. So we're going to try and dry it as best we can. And I think we have a solution, but we do have to wait for the rain to stop. And we have a few days of straight sun, which I think we have coming this week.
Yeah, but just a couple.
Just a couple, but enough that we can dry this out and at least come up with some kind of solution.
Yeah, we spoke with a couple people. We have a couple ideas. We have a temporary fix and a long-term fix.
Yeah.
So we're going to try both of those.
Hopefully we have no more water in this house.
Start with the temporary fix, and then once it's dry weather in the summer, move to the more permanent fix.
Permanent fix, yeah.
But yeah, this is pretty rough. But at least it's only coming in one corner today. It really depends on which way the rain's falling and which way the wind's blowing, on which corner it decides.
It's coming in by our bed as well.
Yeah, but not nowhere near as much as over here. Like sometimes it picks both of those corners and just floods us. I was so worried to wake up this morning our bed was going to be soaked underneath.
Which we have before.
Yeah.
We don't have any towels we can sacrifice.
I'm over using my towels to sop up the water in here, so I'm going to try something else and see how much I can soak up with cardboard.
All right, hopefully that dries it out.
See what it does. All I can do is play the waiting game. But it's still raining, so regardless.
Water's still just coming in.
Yeah, let the cardboard there sop up as much of it as it possibly can. Pay no mind to the wet spots all over the floor. That's much better.
We got this thing pretty leveled out. I just want to see if it works. We're not going to be using this for a little while, but I just want to feel like we completed it. All right, it's flowing.
All right, here we go.
It's hard to see because we don't have any light here, but it's starting to flow a little bit. It's not very fast.
But I think I feel like I see water in every channel
yeah.
at this point. Oh, and now water's coming out the outtake.
Okay. Oh, yeah.
We get a functioning system, so
we got
a level problem?
It was a leveling problem.
All right.
Heck yeah.
Well, one of the cool things about it being here over by the bed is it kind of sounds like a fish tank.
It does. It's kind of relaxing.
It's a little bit of a soothing sound, if anything. We just want to turn the pump on.
Well, at least we got it working and it's not overflowing everywhere.
That's it.
Hey, I'm happy with that. Hopefully we'll be able to grow some leafy greens in there, a lot of shallow root things, but I don't know. Maybe it's a stupid idea to have it in here. We're going to find out. We're going to find out. We like making stupid mistakes sometimes. So this is a liquid culture kit that I got from North Spore. Basically what we're going to do is take a syringe of spores that I have and inject it into this solution, which will help propagate the mycelium. So basically I'll be able to turn 1 spore syringe into 30 with this kit.
Sweet.
So I got this a little bit over a week ago. You want to make sure that it's not cloudy after sitting for a little bit, because it might have got damaged and contamination could have got in during shipping, but this looks to be good.
Yeah, looks nice and clear.
We're going to be injecting some portobello mushroom spores. We're going to be using something called a still air box. That way we can avoid any accidental contamination when injecting the spores into this solution. It's the one thing you got to really be careful of. Contamination is a very real thing when working with mushrooms.
This is highly scientific stuff.
Very.
Okay, that's an interesting top.
Mm-hmm.
Can you describe that at all? Do you know what's going on?
So you have an injection port and an air exchange port. We're going to obviously put the spores into the ejection port, shake it up, and it's going to allow the mycelium to grow a lot quicker and easier.
Okay, and then that exit port is just for like CO2s and stuff to
Correct.
escape?
So now we have to keep this warm and in a dark place, and every few days we want to agitate it. In about a week we should start seeing some white mycelium growth in here, and in about 2 weeks it's ready to use, and then we can use the rest, put it in storage, and hopefully inoculate a whole bunch more substrate boxes.
Awesome.
Yeah, this is cool. This is something I want to get into with mushroom spores, collecting spores off the mushrooms that we do grow, and kind of making my own liquid culture solutions, and seeing how far, like how long we can just keep the same mushroom spores going and going, right?
Yeah, I think it should be eternal. Almost.
Yeah, it can if we do everything right. Just cleanliness is the key.
Yeah.
But that was kind of fun. I felt like a scientist.
It's very scientific.
Or a doctor. Have you all seen the movie Outbreak? Cool. All right. Warm or dark?
All right. See you in a few days.
See you in a few days.
Nothing like a little electronics shaking syndrome to make sure it works.
Okay. Jessica was afraid that the countertop we built wouldn't be strong enough to hold me, so I guess that means I need to lose a few pounds.
No.
Which I'm planning to.
I just question everything we build.
I know. I'm having faith these days. But I am getting ready to start a very special diet. We'll be talking about that more later. But it's a big trip coming up for me.
Yeah, big trip.
Big trip.
Now this is nice.
That's nice?
Yeah.
That's perfect for cooking videos.
Yeah.
Heck
This is
yeah.
nice. Do I look very lit up?
You look very lit up. Stop. No, this is great. This is perfect. It's exactly what we were looking for.
No, and my camera looks great. I can see here really well.
And it's not blinding you.
Right, not direct on my face.
Shadows are good. I like it.
Yeah, I like it too. Good job.
1, 2.
Ta-da.
How's it look?
Looks good.
Does it?
Yeah. Lit up everything.
Yeah. This is actually great.
Yeah.
Cooking will never be a problem again at nighttime.
No.
We always have to try and beat the sunlight because it gets dark, and that light we have is just very cumbersome, and this one, and it falls all over the place.
Right.
This is good. This is a much needed upgrade.
Looks good.
No looking at me. Can you hear me? Is it working? You can see me? There you are. Cool. Awesome. We have mushrooms growing.
Where do I?
We got the lion's mane down there. And look, even the pink oysters is starting to come out. That looks really cool. Holy crap. Look at this. Come through the mist. Remember when Jess asked me at the beginning of the week if she thought we were going to be successful? This boom room is amazing. The controlled environment is making growing mushrooms just that much easier. I love it. This is going to be my new favorite hobby. Aren't you proud of us?
I'm so proud.
We got mushrooms growing. This is one of the first projects in a while where we were successful in the first attempt, and it's just working out as we planned.
Yep. Yep.
So
Good stuff.
So if you are interested in any mushroom growing supplies, visit northspore.com. Use our affiliate link or code. It's Off-Grid Growing. We'll have a link in the description. Just, I feel, want you to go grab some.
Go get some pink oysters. They're so cool.
Yeah, they're growing. They're pretty
growing
cool.
and they're like hot pink. You need to get them and check them out for yourself.
Again, thank you, Miss Shannon, for this new camera that you got us. It worked amazingly.
It worked wonderful through the whole episode.
Yeah, it was great filming again with it. It was so much easier to just be able to grab it and move around, and I think it's going to greatly improve the quality of our videos and the frequency because of how easy it is.
Yeah, for sure. I love it. I do. I love the camera.
All right, everybody. We love you. We'll see you next time. We hope you had a good time.
Yep.
Remember to keep growing.
Keep growing.